We are TurtleDrop Studios, a web development firm that can make any website for you. Our members include Al McBee, Ben Carpenter, Zach Vallow, and Joseph Hoggatt. Our goal this semester was to go out to local businesses and redesign or even create new websites for them, as we have the knowledge and ability to create professional-looking websites built specifically for their needs. The first client that we are working with is Hudson Bay Company, a small family-owned bike shop here in West Lafayette that can provide you with all your biking essential needs. They desire a completely new website, one that has modern features but has like a outdoorsy feel to it. Their website needs to have a home page, an about page, a product page, a service page, and a community page. After collecting all the needs and wants from the company, we then made a plan of action. Starting out, we must make mock-up designs. We want to finalize the design of the website before we write a single line of code. Once the company approves of the design, we will then start coding the homepage. Since we'll be using Bootstrap for the website, once we have the homepage done and finalized, we could then copy and paste the code for all the other web pages. After all the web pages are working, we will then make a working prototype. With this prototype, we will then use a usability testing to find out any changes that are needed. After we get back the data from the usability testing, we would then finalize the website, making sure all the needs and wants of the client is done. Once a website is finalized by the company, we would then make the website go live. So let's begin with our mockups. We first gave them 3 separate design ideas to get a feel of what they like and what they dislike. Design number 1, they didn't like at all. They didn't like the color scheme of it or anything like that. Number 2, they really like it. They like the overall feel of the website and stuff like that, but there's some subtle things that they didn't like. And number 3, they didn't like as much, but they really love the color scheme of it, how it has their colors in it. So, with that in mind, we made a blend of number 2 and number 3 to get a second round of mockups for them. In this second round, we made 2 designs with slight differences to them. And for design number 1, they really like the image behind their logo, gives them a full feel to the website, while in the second design, they really like the separation of the headers with the lighter green with the yellow bar. They like that design. So in our final mockup, we could just combine those 2 ideas to get our final working mockup. With that, we began coding the home page. This part took a little bit longer than expected, as we wanted to make sure everything was working 100% before we copy and paste the code for all the other pages. The hardest part of this page was creating the parallax of the mountains at the bottom. We had to detect when the page was getting closer to the bottom and raising each individual mountain up a little bit. It gives a cool small little effect that adds a lot to the page. From there, we copy and paste the code to all the other pages. Luckily enough, most of the pages were simple information dump, so the design aspect of it wasn't that hard. The only page that was hard to design was a product page, as the company was not selling anything from their website, but still want to inform the users of what they have. And they also don't want to constantly remove or add any new products that they have. So we came up with this everlasting design to list all their product companies that they work with. This informs the user of all the possible products that they have in store.
The issue of the company not selling products from its website actually became relevant during user testing as well, as many of the participants voiced that they expected some sort of functionality of being able to buy or browse products from the website. This meant we had to come up with a design that, though not selling products, would provide enough information to satisfy an online user. We initially had some concerns about the color scheme and layout of our initial designs, which were actually put to rest by user testing, as almost all of the participants expressed a preference for the color scheme and the layout that went with it, so we actually felt more confident going forward with what we had initially designed.
With these results from our usability testing, we went into the finalization process for the website, making all the changes noted from the testing and any other changes from our client. And here's the final result, a clean, user-friendly, mobile-friendly website that provides every client with all the information they need to know about Hudson Bay Company. The homepage greets the clients and guides them to all the different pages in this website. The About page gives the customer some extra information about Hudson Bay Company, who they are, the history of the company. Oh, and don't forget about their Great Dane Bella. The product page informs the user of every merchandise brand that the company works with. Next to each brand is a list of different items that Hudson Bay keeps in their store shelves. The service page displays the different services that Hudson Bay can provide from bike fitting to specific bike repairs or simply bike tune-ups. And finally, the community page that showcases all the different community groups and clubs that Hudson Bay Company is affiliated with. Unfortunately, due to the current situation, the website is not live on the internet. The reasoning is because the communication between Hudson Bay Company and us has been slowed down dramatically. They are one of those unique companies that is still able to run during this situation. So they're completely busy with handling their own business. We're still in contact with them, it's just extremely slow. But no matter what, we will get this website done. As you can tell, 99% of the website is already done. It's just that last 1% that the client wants to change that we're just waiting for their feedback to get done.
Our next client is Indiana Krav Maga Federation, or IKMF, a West Lafayette Krav Maga training gym. The owner of this gym and sponsor of this project, Rob Mendenhall, created his website indiana-kravmaga.com to help communicate information about his gym, classes they offer, upcoming events, and other elements of his business. During initial meetings, the sponsor noted that some of his clients stated that they almost did not visit as their first impression of the organization based on the website was somewhat negative. A main concern that we had when discussing this topic was how many potential clients chose not to attend classes at the gym due to their first impression from the website that we simply don't know about. We determined our primary goal for this website through initial conversations and meetings. The content of the website was good, so our main work would be making the content more organized, hierarchical, and generally more aesthetically pleasing. The main pages of the website that we will be altering are home, classes, meet us, background, media, forum, members, events, and apparel. The events and apparel pages will be disabled as the sponsor does not want people to expect to be able to purchase from the physical gym location during the COVID-19 lockdown. Our overarching plan of action was to assess the original state of the website and identify any potential improvements, make mock-ups of new designs, implement the individual page changes, make changes and finalize the pages depending on feedback received from the sponsor, and eventually publish the website. This is a portion of the original website that the sponsor personally made within a website builder from his mobile device. Primary things that we noticed about the website were that some elements of the page were misaligned, overlapped, and a stronger sense of hierarchy could be installed to help make the pages flow better for visitors. In the mockups, we added more structure to the page by using an alternating pattern of colored background blocks. Within the blocks, we took the content that was present on the website and edited the sizing and positioning to create a greater sense of hierarchy, direction, and readability for the content. We still use the strong red and black color scheme of the gym. The new header of the website now contains the title of the organization. The catchline, "The Forge Where Warriors Are Made," was moved to the top of the body. Generally, text was aligned with each other and text styling was made more consistent across the website. We noticed in the website analytics that there have been no contact form submissions recently, so we have added a call to action "Contact Us" button in the catchphrase section at the top of the page that scrolls down to the contact form. The footer was also updated to contain social media links across the website and have a more organized flow. The homepage, along with each page of the website, has a more mobile resolution friendly design as well with the same content. The classes page contains information about the specific classes that IKMF offers to its clients. Previously, images used on this page were placed individually among the text, but we have replaced the images into a carousel gallery that users can click through. This eliminates some clutter while allowing users to access the same images. The Meet Us page introduces the individual instructors of the gym and their qualifications. Following the theme of the previous page, extra images were placed into a carousel gallery, while context important images were placed into the respective bio text.
This background page provides some information about the foundations of Krav Maga itself. This page was fairly short and only really contained one image, so a conversion to the new style was fairly simple for us. The media page contains just a video and image uploads from the gym into a collection that allows for simple addition and removal of images in the future. The forum and members page allows users to sign up for posting and commenting to the forums page. These pages use a third-party add-on and fit the new theme of the website with the header and footer changes included. Now, we consider the development of the IKMF and Hudson's Bay Company websites a success. Our clients were appreciative for our contributions, and we were extremely grateful for the opportunities afforded to us to work on real websites for real companies. While we have completed work on the websites for the course, in the near future we would be willing to work with our sponsors if reasonable requests are made or any issues arise. The lockdowns have certainly made our work and communications harder to do, and we appreciate the flexibility that our sponsors and stakeholders have afforded us. We hope that everyone else's project has been successful and look forward to reviewing everyone's work. Please leave any questions or critiques you have for us in the comments, and we'll get back to you. Thank you.